Well, hello tubers. Hey flight guys, been a minute. I've been messing with these cars since the holidays. But weather got clear, but it's cold as hell. But anyway, in the process of doing pre-flight and checking the birds, haven't had any S&E calls, and that's a good thing. Because anytime they want one of these for search and rescue, it's generally a kid more times than not. Um, but in the process of running things, I went to connect my HDMI output for the transmitter on the 1050 millimeter hex, and I found out my port was bad, so no DSLR feed, which was all bad. So now I got to check them all, because if one shows up with an issue that you didn't know about, you got to check everything. You can't just pick up your copter and go do, or unless you're, just taking pictures or something. And even then, if you're doing it for money, you need the pre-flight. You need to check your bird, check your props, check your batteries, check your bodies, your retracts, your flight controller. You gotta plug it up to the computer, blah, 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 blah. Bam. So I've got to open up all the boxes. Thank God I only using 2 radios right now. I downsized the radios. I got rid of a couple of the Tyrannuses. But I've got this one here has got my easy UHF unit. I use this one specifically on the X8 in there, because it's, that's the big heavy dog, and that's the only large one I use for very long range of that type. I don't run data, the data and the mapping stuff on that particular unit. But so I'll test it last, because unless all the cameras are right, it ain't gonna get off the ground. There's no use in taking it out to test the bird without all of that. My nightmare starts with this bag and these guys, because in here, the only thing that's not in here is the night optics. But I've got 2 more cameras in here. I think this is the Nikon. Yeah, it's a Nikon. I got all these lenses, and every friggin' one of them, well, no, all but 2 are electronic. So I got to go through all this crap, check the batteries, blah, 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 blah. And that sucks. But that's just one electronic nightmare for spending a whole lot of time. This is the nightmare box. This is the site support box. If I get a call, being that I'm only on volunteer status, this is one of the few things I can do, because I don't have to walk. I can sit. I've got 1, 2, 3, there's 4, 5 screens in here. I got a 10-inch main monitor. It's HD. I've got this is a crew view, this is a crew view, and the one in here is a crew view. And these are the crews. That way people out doing whatever they're doing can see exactly what I see. So if I start describing something that's of importance, they're looking at it on screen. They're not trying to figure out what or where I'm talking about. They also get latitude, longitude, feed, altitude on the bird. They get all the same data that I got on the main screen. A little hard to see on the small screen, but the bottom line is they're trying to find something, and we're, that's how that's done. Where's the other screen? And this one is the one that works with that when I run the DVRs off this one here, because it's got extra ports. This is the ready-made RC Black Pearl, and a lot of guys don't run the diversity end of it. And I haven't had a need for the diversity, because most of the areas that I get into so far out here are fairly rural. But if I, get something going on in a city where there's lots of interference, I'm going to need this. In addition, what makes this box so bad is all the telemetry assist. We've got 2 and 4 watt transmitter boosters. You've got in additional FPV transmitter boosters. Like, this is my go-getter bird. This is a custom-made 800. You can't buy this particular unit. The basic body is a FY680 Pro, and it's got reed tracks, but the difference is the motors. It's got much larger motors than generally found on this size bird, and it's a light frame. It's very fast. This one runs about 60 miles an hour when it's on 6S, and it'll run 3S to 6S. The thing that makes this one special is the twin camera units up front, 3-axis gimbal, and a 2,000 milliwatt onboard transmitter. So it can get a long ways away, and the picture will be clear as a bell. It is not playing. I don't fly this one much, even in testing, because the ham operators, once I fire this thing up, they hate my guts, because I'll be blasting. I mean, it just steps up. I do run the data units with that one, the DJI data units, and I also do mapping with that one. And I got to test and check all this crap, because one camera had an issue. And as you can see, everything is clean and protected, and because like I tell people all the time, it's not about what you paid for it. It's not about what it is. If it was reasonable in the first place and you take care of it, it'll probably last you forever. The only thing that I have to worry about being dated is from time to time a camera. They might not make parts for me anymore, so I'll buy a new one and sell the old one to somebody who just wants to take pictures. And that's that. So I got one more bird to test, and then I'm gonna be in here messing with this crap forever and a day, because like, yuck, and this is my heartbeat. Every bird I've ever had is programmed in this, and I love this radio because you can back it up to the SD card, you plug it in the computer, back it all up, and change the voices. There's nothing about the Tyrannus you can't change except the operating frequency. And I've got this one set up. I made a mod on the antenna system to where it'll take these 2,000 milliwatt boosters, and this antenna actually came off of the this transmitter up here. This is from my Phantom, and I've got 2 of those, so one of them's on here. I don't fly the Phantom much. I'm not into picture taking all that much, because I'm into the tech aspect of it. But hello. So I got at least 2 weeks worth of headache coming, and legal pads, and So Big Bill, Keysno, check in, guys. Keysno, when you gonna upload another flight, man? Because I know you're gonna be watching this, because I know you don't pay no attention to RC cars, but when you see propellers, you get stupid. So holla at me, bro. Drop something in the email box. Let me know when you're gonna flight, and especially if you're gonna do another water flight. I want to know, man, because there's something I saw in one of your flights that I want you to run over, and so I can see what it is, man, because it is just beautiful out there where you fly, man. That's just a gorgeous place. Anyway, this is Mr. Phil in the pit, and we'll see you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.